Welcome to the DKHizouse. You know what we talking about. Welcome to the DKHizouse. That's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be shoving it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. So we're here to honor Miss Monica Denise. Miss Monica. Just one of them days that a girl goes through when it make me inside. Don't wanna take it out on you. Just don't take it personal. Baby, 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 don't take it personal. So the originator of the period song, because that's kind of what I call it. Like she was talking about her days that she get, or women get, where they have their days, and it can be crazy. I know when I was younger, man, I wouldn't even wish that pain on my worst enemy, bro. But I survived it, and really at the time, I wasn't even really getting the real medicine for it because I realized certain medicines didn't really do nothing. They were primarily, it was like until I got older that I realized there's a pain for it. So yeah, mine used to be real, real bad. But anyway, shout out to her for making light of the situation, because it's not like we trying to be funny. It's like when you're going through pain, you're gonna be funny for real, for real. You know. So I just want to shout out to her for her talent, her artistry. She's going on tour. She's, headlining, doing different things. Letting people know that she is a Monica. She's dating, and she's being seen and seen. And despite the fact that she has gone through a divorce, she's still thriving and definitely being there for her kids and her family. And I love to see that. Um, One thing that I do want to touch on is the fact that she has health issues, and a lot of people wouldn't even suspect that. And it makes me wonder how long it's gone back. So she did do a song off of this or whatever, but allegedly she has endometriosis, and that is very common in a lot of women, but it affects women in different ways. Some people don't have that much of a symptoms at all, but it's definitely something that's very common. But however, she's been in the hospital several times from it. I think she's had different surgeries, or at least one surgery behind it, and she's letting people become aware of the fact that she struggles with this illness. And I really hate that, because you think, when you were married or whatever, well, she's not married anymore, but like you just want your husband to be your rock, your support, your this, your that. Because I have heard that when you have endometriosis, normal acts in the bedroom can become very painful or whatever to you. Um, so it affects different people in different ways or whatever. Um, so yeah, nobody wants that, but it's just like when you're going through something, you just want your person to understand, or at least take the slack for you, whatever. But anyway, so it was so bad to where she's been in the hospital. I know I've seen her in the hospital at least 3 or 4 different times, and she's made it very public as far as putting it on social media and let people know, like, look, I'm not faking the funk, I'm sick. And so I just admire her courage for that. And I also want to commend her for just sticking up and being a mother, being strong, because she has kids that are depending on her. She can't just crawl up under a rug or whatever, which my heart goes out to people who have kids, because it's like you can't just cop out. Like your kids need you or whatever. So I'm glad that she is able to, stay strong and, continue to make sure her kids are good or whatever. That says a lot. I think she has 3 children. Yeah, 3 children, I believe. So yeah, shout out to her for being a great mother, a great artist, and also fighting an illness. That says a lot. And I feel like she was a great wife when she was doing that as well. But despite the fact of Monica go through so much, and I've heard, I think even she was talking about she has pain on a just a regular basis sometimes. Um, like, or maybe I'm wrong, but I think I remember reading that somewhere. So just imagine her drive. Like the fact that she is like the Energizer Bunny. She looks good. She looks amazing for her age. Her style is impeccable. She's one of the women's style that always be on point. Like the way she looks, the way she carries herself is always like modern, up to date, and classy. And so she doesn't let her illness or health issue deter her from being a boss, being a mother, being driven, and continue to do what she loves, which is music. Because if you haven't known, she's been recently on the scene going, singing in front of large, large, large crowds and sellout shows. But in that same breath, within that same time frame, she's also, it's been stated that she was in the hospital. And that was just one that was publicized. So you just never know what people go through. And I feel like she gives hope to women as a whole because despite what you go through as a woman, like you still are strong. You have to endure pain and different things and still be a mother. You have to endure pain and still be an artist, a singer. You can endure pain and still show up flawlessly in every photo or picture that you take. You can still, be in pain and still show up for your friends. Because if you don't know, she has several friends in the community like Tonya Johnson, um, uh, Tiny, T.I. Tiny, uh, Latoya Luckett. I believe like she has several groups of friends, and her friends love her, and she's there for them. They can count on her, and that just says a lot. Because me, if I'm not feeling good, it's just so easy for me to check out. It's so easy for me to, because I'll be like, that's my excuse to, take my time, heal, get better. But she's a fighter, she's a go getter, and she's going to get through whatever situation or obstacle that's put in her way, in her face. And that's amazing, which I feel like that is what makes a woman a woman. Because if you don't know, if you haven't experienced womanhood as far as a monthly cramp or whatever, like women, we have to endure despite a lot of things we go through. I remember a time where I was in pain. I had to wash dishes and was stumped over. Like, it's just, you know, you, I remember somebody asked me to take a picture, but I was like, cramps was just on 10,000. So even a child, because sometimes people start their periods before they're teens. A lot of young girls do. So at the end of the day, like being a woman, you are resilient, you are strong, and Monica definitely shows that. And her voice is impeccable. She has an amazing voice, sound, range, and her voice has always been beautiful, something to listen to, something to hear. And you can tell when she sings, she loves what she does. She loves giving back and seeing people enjoy her music. But despite that, I just want to say she's just a strong individual, a strong person, a strong woman. And I just feel like she deserves her flowers, or whatever flowers that she get, and whatever man does decide to be patient with her, get with her, is in for a treat because she's a go getter. She doesn't stop. She doesn't let the littlest things stop her, weigh her down. She keeps going, and that says a lot. And I feel like a lot of people can learn a lot from Miss Monica, and I'm here for it. I love to see it, and I just had to speak on that because I've been wanting to say that for a while. Because literally, I seen her in the hospital, hooked up to wires so many times, But when you see her out and about, she's flawless. She's stepping. She's doing the dang thing as if nothing happened. Like you wouldn't even know that she was just sick or just had to take some medicine or just passed out or she just was hunched over in pain. Like you wouldn't even know that about her because she keeps going. She doesn't stop. She's fearless. And that man, I would hate to be in a fight with Monica because if she fight anything like she fights and takes on life, you out of there. You don't stand a chance because she's not supposed to be playing with you because she seems to take life very seriously. She seems to love everything about her life. It doesn't seem like she has any regrets. And she knows that her illness does not define her, does not make or break her. And she is the interpreter of her own destiny, her journey, her own growth, how far she will and will not go. She definitely proves that, and I'm just glad that she is continuing to stay strong, continue to go on, and be an example for so many women who are suffering just like her, you know. And I, you know, just want to give her flowers, and I hope she continues to go on, which I feel like I know that she will because she hasn't done anything but that. Stand strong, stand tall, and keep going. And I heard, she ain't want to play with you. Like she'll get with you real quick on her gangster side and her gangster tip if you play with her. But she handles herself like a lady, like she usually, you know, when you see Monica, you see a woman, you see a lady, you see one of us. But she's also apparently a superhuman, a super woman, and I love to see it. And especially getting to see this in my lifetime. And I hope, I can't wait to see great and amazing more things that are going to come from her and whatever she puts out.
Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at the His House for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree. And comment down below.